So when you do your signings for your leases, is there disclosures that you put in with that, and how do we protect ourselves and the owners?
So the thing that we suggest that any owner is doing in their rental agreements to make sure they're protected is they're putting, what the lease start date is, and they're saying this is what the rent is and it's due on this date, and if you're late by the 5th day or the 3rd day or whatever it is that they choose, that there's a late fee associated with that, and they're implementing that late fee, because what tends to happen is you're like, oh, it's okay this time, but then it becomes a perpetual issue. So you kind of have to stick to your agreement with that, and then it lines out what the security deposit is as well, and if that security deposit includes any pet deposit, if they're allowed to have pets, and if so, how many pets, what the breeds are, what the weights are, so it defines what they are, so they can't swap out one dog for another dog and you weren't notified of it. We also wanted to state what utilities are being paid by the owner and what utilities are being paid by the tenant, so all of that's defined. We also suggest talking about if there's any like pools or trampolines allowed, if the washer and dryer is included or the refrigerator is included, who's responsible for that maintenance stuff on there as well. And if they do move out, how their security deposit is handled. Is it, can they use it as their last month's rent, or does it need to be only there for potential damages on the property? The other things that we suggest being in there is all tenants that are 18 or over that are living in the home are listed on that lease agreement, so they're responsible parties for that as well. And even if there is children, we want their names on there, so we know that there's 4 people or 5 people or however many people are living in that home, so if any additional people come in, that they go through a screening process if necessary.